actually hard for me. Like I've been thinking about that a lot because I don't want to be that way because I
Hmm.
want them to be free and be responsible. Like want my kid to be responsible for herself and whatever and make her own decisions and stuff. But then since I know how things can go wrong,
Hmm.
I like feel like I literally get sick when
Hmm.
I don't have control over her. Like I'm a super control freak. Like if
Yeah,
I like not with everyone, but if I don't know where she is and with whom she is and what she does, I get stomach aches and whatever.
yeah, yeah,
And this is going to be interesting when she gets older.
yeah.
I don't I because I want to find a way for myself
Hmm.
to deal with that because I don't want to put it on her,
Yeah.
right? I don't want her to not being able to make her own moves or have her time where I don't know what she's doing because,
Hmm.
like, my mom basically, that was before cell phones and whatever, right? So my
Hmm.
mom basically didn't know what I've been doing half of the day, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or all our moms.
Well,
And they had to be cool with it.
right, right,
And I want to be cool with it too, but I know that I won't.
right. Yeah, no, I understand. And I mean, I kind of, this is kind of like how I came up, but I do think like there was a couple times like my mom told me when I used to have this job at a car wash. I don't know what period in my life. I can't I remember working at the car wash, but I don't remember like if I was in high school or if I was like still in grade school or whatever, but I worked at the car wash. And she told me that my stepfather would be parked across the street just watching, you know what I mean? Just making sure that everything was cool over there, you know what I mean? And
Bro.
so the thing is, I never knew, you know what I mean?
Oh, oh, she told you
He
like
told me
years
later,
later.
you know what I mean?
Ah,
Like,
okay,
I didn't
okay,
even
okay,
know.
okay.
So like
Yeah. Yeah,
the,
that's a way, but then you can't have a life yourself, right?
well,
Like you can't go to work while you're watching your kids work.
yeah, well, this, I mean, the thing is I think he was just like, I'm gonna just check it out, see how it goes, and then it'll be all good, you know. Um,
Right.
and the and I assume that this is something that every parent does is going to do. Like this, the first time you let your kid walk to school by themselves, I don't think you just like let them walk out the door and then you just like, okay, get to school. You know what I mean? You probably
Yeah, 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 yeah,
you
yeah. Like the
probably
first.
gonna be like ducking behind cars, like, all right, let me, who's that? Who's that over there? You know what I mean? And so, I mean, I could see that happening, but and this is why I kind of feel like I would, yeah, man. I think the I would probably get my kid. I don't know if I have to force them or whatever, but like they have to learn a little something. They have to learn a little how to box a little bit or like some level of martial arts just so that they have like a shot at protecting themselves.
Right,
I think it also like helps with their like self-confidence or whatever, like when they feel like they have a little,
right.
you know what I mean. I think this will help. So like this is one thing, like I don't know if it would be the right thing to do, but I think this is what it's going to be. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
yeah. And it would be the same as like if I had like a kid, I think I would try to make sure that they could play an instrument and probably the guitar in particular.
See, that's the point that I was
Yes,
talking about earlier. It
but
doesn't work that way. It
but
doesn't
the,
work that way.
of course not. But the thing is like if I had a son, right, and he starts getting interested in girls, if he starts getting interested in girls at when he becomes like a teenager or something like that, and he will, if he if he knew how to play the guitar, I'm telling you, he would be like, "Thanks, Dad." He would like, "Thanks for making me learn how to play these two songs on the guitar." Because this is just like I know what it is like to have a little bit of talent. It's a charming thing. It's just another tool, another like
To win over girls.
to win over whoever, you know what I'm saying? And it would be like I don't know, like if I mean I guess the a girl too. Yeah, of course, man. I know when I see somebody doing something and like doing a little something that they're like halfway good at, like it's always like charming. You know what I mean? Like I think all of these things, like ballet, I think.
Okay, so what you gonna do if you have a kid that doesn't want to learn anything?
Well, the thing is this is why I'm trying to figure out if I could do the indoctrination thing before, like, before they have a chance to like to think whether they want to do it or not. It's just a part of their life. You know what I mean? Like religion.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you start learning about religion so far so soon in your life. You just grow up and it's a part of your life. You know what I mean? But you couldn't like you could I mean the likelihood of being able to say to like not talk to a kid about religion and then bust out like when they're like 12 years old and be like, "Hey, let me tell you about God and all." You know what I mean? Like they're then that's when it becomes their decision. But I think if you get to them early enough, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but then if you overdo it, they just gonna like hate on it, right?
But what you mean? What would be overdoing it though?
Well, I know a lot of people who grew up in religious households who like really can't even celebrate Christmas anymore because they're like having issues with that.
Well, of course, but that's not what I like. I'm not talking about religion specifically. I'm talking about like the indoctrination of
Hmm.
getting to like getting them on a course before they have a chance to like. I mean, it sounds so diabolical, but I kind of think that it seems like it might be a good thing. Like this, you know how they teach babies how to swim and like have them all in the pool and they're like they can't even walk, but they got them swimming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So by the time like I mean, of course, like maybe some kid is not gonna like swimming, but if they're so young that swimming is just happening, they're not gonna be like, "Oh, I don't want to swim." You know what I mean? But it's just like they're gonna be
Yeah,
like,
yeah, 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 yeah. But this is due to that they know how to swim because they've been swimming the first 9 months of their life,
"Yes." So that's what.
right?
Yes, this is the point. Like that's what I mean. Getting to them as early as possible. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
this is my whole point. Like I know it sounds like really calculating, but I mean I don't know. This is what I'm thinking.